Alrighty. So last week, the unconscious elf awoke and talked with Lynn about her situation and why she was doing what she was doing. Gratma tried to give her or have her eat some cookies with the special secret ingredient meat, which are apparently a thing. Um, After somewhat kicking Gretma out, Lynn and Gratma were told that that some people were doing some stuff in the barn that secretarial or doing some secretarial or quartermaster stuff, i.e., trying to divvy up the gold. Which Leslie, if I did the math incorrectly, tell me. um,
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't check it out. Where is it?
it should just be like, unless it's different for players, it should just be a slight, like scroll up slightly in the what is it, the chat. Should be like the bottom thing beyond the chat tips.
Oh, rats. Yeah, I'm not at my computer right now. I'll get to it.
All right, well, when you have the time to do it. Um, you had a little chat about what to do with the unconscious self, and you decided you might as well just bring her all the way back to Neridolithum. And so you did. As you were coming into Neridolithum, you heard some rumors, or at least you heard what sounds to be or not Dayhoon, Musley's work uh, while you've been gone this entire time. And went and reported to Sir Zaradhal, um,
Yeah.
who had a bit of an introductory course on Draconic theology, and Gambatar, the orc bard, who decided to stay behind and at least help Musley if he would accept it. But otherwise, he tried Grandma's or one of Grandma's cookies and said, apart from being stale, they were fine. And doesn't know why no one
All right,
else wants to try
really.
them. Hmm?
Yeah, sorry, really quick about the orc. If I could like make it look like he's the man on the inside, the guy who's going to be the traitor, that would be perfect, and I'd love his help. But
Ah,
anyway, sorry to interrupt.
ah, that should be fine. He is a bard and has good bard skills. Yeah, he was also caught up as to what the party did and doesn't get why no one likes Grandma's cookies.
Hell yeah. Real homie.
Or just another barbarian.
Oh, why? You thinking he's going to become a barbarian?
Yes. Yeah. The best.
Uh, and then there was talk about Musley's strange appearance at the ruins, where it was hypothesized that, well, that may have been a weird trip, or you are currently having a weird trip. led to a side tangent about time loops. And this week, um, well, I think Lynn, your meeting with Sirs Radhall has basically concluded. Um, he and Variarme will continue to speak on personal things. They'll make sure to point out, and Valfina will go and be with her significant other, whom she hasn't been with in almost 2 weeks.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lynn will leave. Lynn head off somewhere.
I'll get the door. Yeah, so everyone's just been like gathered around the everyone's gathered around the central table and talking about like, well, how do you know we're not going through some weird trip right now? And we're actually all back in the ruins with the Void Hand.
Yes, we're all just on a bad trip inside the ruins.
I couldn't make such delicious meat cookies if I was on a bad trip.
Who said you even made them in the first place?
I know I made them because I taste them and they're good.
It could just be your senses playing with you, though.
Nonsense. My senses are very sharp.
And yet
Are
you
they?
need glasses.
Yet I need glasses, but I can still sniff out a bitch.
Oh wait,
And if you think about it, the nose is connected to the mouth, right? So it's like when I eat, I'm sniffing as well as tasting. And so the fact that these cookies taste so damn good just proves to show that my senses are still there. So I'm good. I know that I'm not tripping.
um, let's Oraniel, so so this one right here, so, will lean over the table and will say to Lynn, hey Lynn, what type of Siderian are you?
Celestial, why?
Because we're trying to figure out why Grandpa's new glasses fog when they look at specifically Renara.
It's just
Oh,
maybe it's because I have to look up to see her. Maybe it's because she's very tall.
yes, maybe. It could be something else, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any other reason.
Well, Gambatar had the lovely theory that might be Siderians, but when she looked at Twilight with those glasses, they didn't fog up at all. So now that we're thinking they might be Celestial Siderians.
I mean, I'm not surprised if it's only Celestials to make her glasses fog up, but
There doesn't have to be a reason why my glasses fog up, everyone. Calm down now.
aw. Are you feeling shy?
There's no reason for me to feel shy as she pokes like two of her fingers together.
That's just a dull barbarian but doing that. Like, I'm loving this imagery right now.
Wait, I briefly missed it. What was it? The pushing the glasses up?
Oh no. Hold on. I'll show you. Give me just a moment. I gotta find the right emotes. There we are. Here's one. There's oh fucking hell. No! No! One sec. I got this. I got this.
Sure.
I'm out here doing this.
Ah.
She's like, there's no reason, for there doesn't have to be a big reason for it, at least. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe they just fog up because I have to look up. Maybe they fog up because of the temperature. It doesn't
Right.
have to be a reason.
Something probably heats up every time you look at her.
It doesn't have to be a particular reason.
Right.
Let me just see what Gambatar's passive insight is to see if he's picking up what people are throwing down.
You son
Is
of a
it-
bitch.
It's like I'm pretty sure Lynn already figured it out.
Motherfuckers. Don't you
Yeah.
incite shit.
I think it was like everyone figured it out in one session.
Oh yeah, no, it was like it became a thing in one session, and it was discovered by basically everyone except the one person that it needed.
Yeah.
Sons of
That
bitches.
same session. He has a 14 passive.
Do you need me to roll like a deception or something?
Unless you can beat a 22.
Fuck. Fuck. No. I rolled a 10. She's not being very deceptive. She's poking her
It's like
clawed
she
fingers.
blushes every single time we mention Renara.
She's like, you snickerdoodle sons of bitches. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Gamma just says the thing, like, oh. Looks between Renara. It looks like Grandma. Oh.
Oh. Fucking hell. God damn it, sons of bitches.
And Iraniel will walk around the table and will just that's not Iraniel. We'll walk up to him, put both hands on his shoulders, and like whisper something into his ear, and he'll go stone faced before she coyly goes back to her seat.
Gratma's just like slightly growling under her breath as she's poking her finger. She's like, she's not making any eye contact with anyone. So, anyways, now that we've finished finding this lady and bringing her somewhere safe, away from apparently her fucking freak of a husband, what do we plan on doing now? Oh, and we also have lots of we have lots of wolf pelts, including a dire wolf pelt.
Yeah, thanks mostly to Voco. By the way, where is he?
Is he not here?
The one night?
Wait, what happened to Voco again? Where's he at?
Yeah. Make a history check. It's not going to be a hard one, unless you.
My history is a 0.
So don't lower than a
16.
5. I'm pretty sure you were there. He said he was going to make sure that his brothers didn't mess up his shop.
Oh, right. He said that his brother, he said that he wanted to check up on his shop to make sure his brother didn't mess with it. Yes.
That's awfully kind of him to go with us on this expedition as a businessman.
What kind of shop does he have, anyways?
Renaro's a. He's a blacksmith. He's a tinkerer. Quite frankly, he works a lot with tools. He's kind of a handyman. Though,
Oh, nice.
though blacksmithing, I think, is his true trade.
Curious. Makes me wonder what exactly brought him to become, like, an adventurer working here, you know? By the way, what exactly brought all you here to come work over here anyways?
A person said, well, so these three, they say, a guy approached us saying that he had an opportunity for us to do work and some good in the world.
Okay.
Indeed. I believe pretty much everyone was given that.
Again,
Where
All
you
right.
know.
I guess Renara was the one that had the slip of paper for us. I just kind of followed.
I'm the one that had the medallion.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Again, with our like shake off his stone face for like raising a finger. I mean, before I was approached, I set out from my tribe to become a hero like my brothers and the heroes they tell in the stories. But then I got approached by the recruiter, I suppose, and say la vie. Well, thus is
La vie.
orc term. Well, I don't think it was say la vie. Is it? Thus is life or something.
Oh, is that what that fucking means? I never knew what "c'est la vie" meant, but also because I don't speak French.
Well, let's
Say that V, isn't that seize the day?
No, that's
Carpe
V is
diem.
life.
yeah, that's carpe diem. Carpe diem nuts. Got him.
French. Ah, there. C'est la vie.
La vie.
And Google says that's life.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so yeah, it would be c'est la vie.
La vie.
And well, so, them's the
Them's
reins
the
on the
breaks,
horses.
kids.
I would say them's the brakes, but he wouldn't know brakes. He would know them's the reins.
Yeah.
Orion said, "Well, what about you, Grandma?"
Hmm?
What
Oh,
made
I
you
was
join
just
us?
following with Renara. I was traveling with her when Renara was approached about this, and I thought, I'm not doing much anything else, so why not?
So interested were you? in this cause.
I think you might be having memory. You might have that. This starts with memory problems. You met me after. You met me after I got the medallion. I was traveling here when you rescued me.
I mean, you deserved rescuing. Like, those other nodes were being assholes. But I was very impressed with how strong you were, and I figured it'd be fun to travel along.
Mostly, are you in a place where you're able to easily roleplay?
Oh yeah, I have been for the last 30 minutes.
Oh, well.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was stalling you guys. I thought you were just
Oh, no, it's
doing
not good.
RP.
No, we are 100% messing
Come
We're,
around
join
and
us.
we're
roleplay.
RPing
Oh,
and,
okay.
well, I was using the RP to stall.
Okay.
But, so, while you're out doing your thing for the day, how closely, since your group has been gone for several days, how closely do you keep an ear out for returning visitors?
I would have, if possible, if my network has gotten large enough, probably have posted some beggar dude in sight of the inside of the entrance to the house, just as a pretense. We need to do reconnaissance on the enemy, of course.
Mm.
So as soon as he gets to me, then I'd probably know about it.
Right. So, probably about noon-ish, you would get news from your informant that a large group of people, including a gnoll, has arrived at the
Hmm.
house.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Jared. Here, go get a drink on me and have Lenny take your cost. Yeah, and then I'll hand him a couple copper, and I'll I'll head over. I'll stop, make sure that nobody's following me, looking around. Duck into a side alley, change into Musley, and then I'll walk back.
Since you are known to the guard, to the guard at the front door, you will be let in, and the guard will say, "Well, greetings, Sir Musley. Do you
Don't sir me. I'm not a sir.
How else would you want me to address
Just
you as?
just call me Musley.
Okay,
Just Musley.
Musley.
That's fine. Sorry. Thanks.
It's been many days. Here to check in with the lordship.
Yeah, I heard my party was back. The uneaten, the one with the knoll.
Yes, they are in the main hall.
Yeah, I'm just here to catch up with them. I hear that there's money for me, so I'm looking forward to that.
The real reason was they showed up.
Yeah, it's not to say hello, it's the money.
Yeah, okay.
Man, no
So,
matter how hard I try to change my character, I always love money. It's crazy.
okay, yeah,
Too much of
so,
real life bleeding through.
Oh,
so
I
yeah,
feel
you
that.
go into the main hall, and everyone is crowded around the center table.
All right, and I'm very sorry, I'm still not at my computer. It's just that the
Yeah, yeah.
kitchen is currently empty. So,
Take advantage.
yeah, of course. Hey, hello. How are y'all doing?
Musley, dear, hello. It's been some time. How are you? And by some time, I mean presumably only a few days.
Yeah. Hi. Musley
Hi.
is going to be sporting a new it's not exactly a helmet, but it's like leather. a leather cap that has very long next to the cheek, like protection. Um, it's just it looks like a homeless man's hat. It's just surprisingly durable. So, hi, Grandma. Hi. Yeah. Was the journey back okay?
Yeah, we were doing just fine.
Yes, we had a wonderful time.
We got ambushed by
Mhm.
wolves.
And we have a lot of wolf pelts now.
Ooh. Mind if I snag one of those? They're really warm in the winter.
Yeah, sure. Would you like the big dire wolf pelt or one of the smaller regular wolf pelts?
Oh, smaller for sure. Direwolf would get stolen immediately.
All right, then.
Uh,
She's gonna ruffle through her bags and pull out one of the smaller pelts.
awesome. Thank you. He's going to stuff that in his dirty pack.
Not the wolf that was cleaved in half.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, and you got the pass or the Hey, really quick, is there service in here? It's like they're a servant.
Yes.
Hey, could I get a drink and like some mead and maybe like just a small leftover roast, if you could.
Let's see if I can manage, sir.
Thank you. Oh, don't whatever. All right, yeah. And the package, sorry, the person is back. All right.
Yes. She's here.
Okay. In the room? Could you point her out to me?
No, she went to go talk with Sir Zradhall.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right then. Cool. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm here for a couple of reasons, but the primary one, I saw quite a lot of loot before I disappeared. Oh, by the way, did you ask Hall about that? Did we figure out what that was?
I
Me
didn't.
glowing and everything?
I have no
Ryan?
idea. I thought maybe you would know.
No, that's not normal for me. I don't usually glow or teleport.
I see.
Line?
What a shame.
What do you have to say? Did Sir Hall say anything? Were you able to think about it with your big brain?
I didn't think to ask him. Maybe it
Fair
was
enough.
just your heroic sense of duty that made you join us in the fight.
That one is very deep, let me tell you. All right. Well, whatever. I'm back. But while I was still glowing, I did notice quite a lot of gold. Is it possible that I could get some? I'm flat broke.
Oh dear. Of course. Here, have some of my gold.
Araniel will chuckle. Grandma made sure that the gold got split evenly, including you and Gambatar.
Yes.
Hey, thank you,
Here's your
Grandma. You're the
share,
best.
dearie. I knew that
Thank
you
you.
liked gold, so I made sure that you weren't left out.
Thank you. A little bit more. A little bit more. I also saw some, oddly enough, weapons. I didn't look through them, but was there anything in there that maybe I could use? My stuff is currently kind of mundane.
Oh yeah, we have a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see here. She's gonna.
Some stuff has been divvied up, but other stuff are as of yet unclaimed.
Let's see.
The loot is the only thing that I'm interested in, like out of character, just because I do have drum and loot proficiency.
So, Grandma has the eyes of the eagle glasses, so she's got little peepers on her big old snout. Which one did Lynn choose?
Ring of the Flame.
You got the ring
Oh,
of the flame. She waves like a pretty ring at you.
But everything else is pretty much available.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll just take the flute then. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, we thought you might like that. I'm not really sure what it does, but it looks interesting. It's a very interesting little instrument.
Oh, yeah. Here, you blow in this. It is full of dust. I'm going to clean this out first. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. So aside from that, have you learned anything new? I've been kind of doing stuff on my end. It's not interesting, really. It's just talking to people.
I want to hear about what's happened on your end. It'll be fun.
Okay, DM. All right, sorry. Let me set the scene. Musley sits down. He looks a little bit conspiratorial. He looks this way. He looks that way. He leans in really close to the group, beckoning them to lean in a little bit closer to him. And then he starts talking. And DM, this might be a little unorthodox. Could I do a flashback to see what I've been doing for the last little bit? Because
May
I don't know, and I kind of
I
want to. I want to
I
role play it.
we can do that. I was also going to allow you to BS your way through this and let me decide how much of this was true or not.
Oh, all right.
But if you want to do a flashback, we can do that.
Hell yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
could we?
Yeah, let's do a flashback.
Just because it. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So the scene is set. He's waving his hand. He's saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Everybody have a good trip. And he turns around, walks back into the dense throng of people, and he instantly goes to a tavern. He's going to try to find the worst tavern in town and try to find just the seediest people he possibly can.
All right. So make an investigation or perception check for me.
Okay, let's see. I think I have a plus. We'll just go with a +5 for now. That is a natural 20.
Ooh, shit.
You are very easily able to find the shadiest town or shadiest tavern in town.
Perfect. Oh, and before I do, I would like to change into my guy, the alternate ego that I've completely forgotten the name of, but we'll learn here in about 15 minutes. So, yep, swap into my alter ego, swagger in, looking like I'm hot stuff.
Marnix,
Um,
that's the guy.
and I'm gonna just walk up to the bar, take a seat that's open. Just bartender, I would like a round for the entire tavern, please, and thank you. You're gonna just kind of toss some gold at the guy, flippantly. And okay, I think I'm almost done in the kitchen. Sorry, I'm gonna run upstairs really quick. Um,
He'll the bartender raises an eyebrow, but will take the gold and begin distributing drinks.
awesome. With that done, he's gonna turn around, give the bar a crooked, if it looks evil, an evil smile. Be like, all right, everybody. I want to know which one of you, Weasley, Black Gut, thieves, murderers, and traitors, are willing to work for me. I am, rat. Look through my notes. I am not finding the name.
But
Where is the gosh darn name? I am Marnix Schneer. Oh gosh, that last name. I am Marnix Schneer, and I'm looking for some ruffians to do my bidding.
you can tell he sneers by the way he does.
He is sneering at the moment. Particular brand. Do I get any responses? Anybody look interested?
You got a lot of people's attention by asking the bartender around for everyone. But saying that you're looking for some ruffians to do some work, they do see some people cross their legs and get into a well, I'm not saying anything, but I'm interested in hearing more kind of posture.
All right. Seeing that, he'll just be like, okay, I guess I have to sweeten the deal a little. I've got gold, heaps of it, and the target, though I can't say too much, is also pretty loaded. So you can be sure that you'll be well compensated as long as you do your job. Not only is it probably going to be full cash, hard to trace, but there are a few relics that I can promise. It is dirty work, though, pretty dangerous. Um, Still, well compensated.
Now, yeah, one person will say, now how loaded are we talking about? Are we talking like dragon level? Because I don't think anyone here would be willing to do that kind of work.
We're not talking dragon level. Come on. I'm not suicidal. I'm just talking like Lord level. The best part is, I got a man on the inside. I know exactly the layout. And the best part, all of his guards, well, most of them, all of the mercenaries that he has working for him, out of town. This is our one chance. We have about, I'd say, 2 weeks. 2 weeks was that the timing?
I think 3 weeks was when
3 weeks.
well, the timing for the party was 2 weeks, but for the
Mhm.
main attack on Sir Rat Hall's place was 3 weeks, I think.
All right, 3 weeks. We got about 2 weeks to, get our own guys in there, make sure that everything's softened up really nice. 2 weeks of reconnaissance. Then on the third week, we're going to strike. I promise. It's going to be difficult, don't get me wrong. Some of us may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I want this guy dead.
Alright, make a persuasion check. This is just going to see like how interesting or how engaged everyone's getting.
Got it. Dice, persuasion, persuasion. Oh, it's an 8. Okay, that is a 10.
That's enough.
All right.
So you're seeing some like nods and people like whispering to like their neighbor, like saying like, "This might be a good job."
All right. And I gauge the crowd. Is it mostly humans?
Um, Mostly humans, though you do see some like halflings and gnomes. Um,
But mostly not dragon
no
or
dragonborn,
lizard, I guess.
no
Okay.
dragonborn. There's a few beastkin. There's like a
Mm.
trio of rat folk over in the corner.
Mm. All right. Well, he's not getting as much attention as he's getting the attention. He's just not getting as many bites as he'd like. So it's like he leans back onto the bar, takes a sip. All right. I get it. This is tough. This is rough. Life is rough. But you know who makes it rough? The dragons, the dragonborn. I know. Saying that kind of thing in a city like this pretty dangerous, but let's be honest, we're dangerous men and women.
And
Look,
children.
I hope not. Um, I am part of a group of people who want change, actual change, not this stupid stuff where there's just more wars, but none in power is ever actually in danger, at fault, or anything like that. I'm here to change the entire country. This is just the start, of course, but I do have backing, a lot of backing. And we're going places. If you don't want to be sitting around like this in a stinky bar, no offense, bartender, in a stinky bar under the heel of these filthy scaled tyrants, then join me. I know you're not like ideologically gifted people, but still, you can understand some things need to change. And I can also guarantee this: the change will happen, no matter what you try to do. So you could either be on top of it, be a leader, maybe, get your own land somewhere, maybe a small vassal state, or you could wait here and suffer when the change eventually does come. So my offer still stands. You can leave, or yeah.
All right.
And he'll just sit back and start sipping Cooley. Dude, I'm not good at these speeches.
Okay. Hey, actually, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
do me another persuasion roll. This is going to determine how many people. So, at worst, no one's going to speak up against you. Like, no one's going to turn you in for this very blatant, treacherous speech.
Right. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh,
Alligator shoes.
darn it. It's just 13.
Aw.
I have such a good persuasion.
Yeah, you get some people like, yeah, why do we have to live under those scaly bastards? Yeah? Why do we have to live under this system where all the scale folk are at the top? Why do we have to be on the bottom of everything?
Don't like being on the bottom.
We can't own land, we can't own businesses. Hey, even the kobolds run the industry, industrial side of most things, so what is the even point of having our class in the first place?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Why are we even here? What are we even doing? They let us into the country, but not because they respect us, because we're basically slaves to them. We're a workforce and nuisances and vermin. With the war on the horizon, you know, they're going to look at us as liabilities, as dangers, and they're going to protect their own first. So, honestly, if this isn't going to go through, I'm just going to leave the country entirely. But I know it's going to go through because I have faith in my employers, who I'm not allowed to name, but they're very high up and they have a lot of power and they want to see the system change.
So, with your permission, I think that is
Mhm.
a good place to speed forward slightly to a point where
Absolutely.
Musley, as Marnix, because remember, uh, Marnix was going to get more information from someone.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. All right. I got to start taking notes really quick.
You are told that there is a really creepy person that wants to speak with you in the um, over by the Salt Stair Gate, which basically the southernmost gate.
All right. Really quick before I go into this. How many people have I gotten currently? Because I originally said I had to get like 100, maybe 200, I think.
So, with it being a few days past, I mean, with that rousing speech, that I'll say got more of the tavern involved without a check.
Mhm.
That even if you yourself haven't recruited your promised number, you feel like the people that you've recruited will get you that number. So let's say that you know of right now, you have at least 75. 75 recruits.
Okay.
So you've basically got a little pyramid scheme going on.
75 people so far. All right, so this has been like about a week or so, maybe a week and a half.
We'll say that this is the day after your little weird dream that you suddenly felt compelled to do in an alley. So
Sometimes you're just
All
compelled
right,
to go sleep in an alley.
so basically,
especially when you're homeless.
so yeah, basically the
All right,
day after you fought the Void Hand.
all right. So I'm feeling a little bit off balance still, but I'm getting back into my groove. Um, okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Jessica. I'll go check it out. And he's gonna in the Marnix. He's gonna make sure that he's extra Marnix today. Just really hammer home the Marnix sneer. And yeah, he'll go meet up with the creepy person.
Yeah, and when you get to the pre-designated place at the correct time, like right on the hour when the bell tower starts going off, you'll hear Monix near.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's not going to turn around.
How has recruiting gone?
75 jolly lads, and the number's definitely going to climb. I have a pretty solid message, and they like the fact that, well, they're going to get paid. They are going to get paid, right?
Depends on how much
Or,
you
or,
pay them.
oh, all right then. Fair enough. Are we at least allowed to loot the property?
Yes.
Awesome, then that'll be plenty.
And you'll hear
Well,
a
either that
creak.
or.
Carry on.
Oh, no, keep going.
All right.
And
You.
area, you know, just the wilder ones. And hey, if they get picked off and killed, less that I have to worry about later. Witnesses are so messy, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're still not turning around?
No, he's trying to play it cloak and dagger style, just like, but he's gonna do the thing where he like half turns his face and smiles, get the sneer in just so that the facade is kept up.
Yes, and you see the Void Dragonborn that you fought yesterday, who appears to have done, or at least rested, and got
Mhm.
some his wounds tended.
Can I expect you at the party?
Oh, I'll be leading it.
Oh, sorry, I assumed there for a second. Well, a couple more than a second, maybe the last couple weeks. Um, all right, you know what? Thank you for letting me know before the fact.
Let's just say
Should
that
I stay out of it?
well, only if you don't want to be caught at the crossfire.
Ah, he's gonna rub his chin, turn his head back straight so they can't see it, or his face. Yeah, I do want to look this good for the rest of my life. You know what? All right, yeah, I'll let you lead. It takes a weight off my shoulders, but you'll have to get acquainted with the men. All right?
Yes, that was one of the reasons why you were called here. The Void Hand is, by technicality, the leader of this operation.
Oh,
I am
another assumption dashed to the winds.
I am merely a mouth for the void heart and the void mind, and a leash on me.
Oh, all right, don't kill each other. But, well, all right. They could have chosen a nicer looking uh, mouth. Sorry, no offense, but you're a little bit creepy.
A mouth is all I need, and ears. Everything else is unnecessary noise.
I can't argue with that logic. Wait, is noise all you make? Sorry. Let's just cut past that. When do you want to? When do you want to meet the man?
We can go right now. See what you have so far.
All right, it's not a lot. They're only 75. I'm planning to get more, but it's slow going, especially in this town. It's so central. If we could have a little bit of money just off the bat, I'm kind of broke because I keep paying for drinks, but well, actually, having your face around, that's a show of force, though. And he's going to stop. He's going to get really still. I did promise them that we were fighting against the Dragonborn and the dragons of this country. Having you around might be a little bit problematic, if you catch my drift.
I don't think that will be too much of a problem. See, the people in this country have a superstition about void dragons. Well, yes, you may have some problems with the fact that I do take after my draconic parentage. I simply should not exist. And, well, if one that does not should not exist is fighting against the oppressors of this country, well, wouldn't that send a message?
That is actually a good point. You're already a better leader than I am. All right. Well, can you walk through the streets, or do we have to go to the secret ways?
Let me check his character sheet.
Because if he can shapeshift, that's probably a bad thing.
Oh, of course. I give this guy levels in wizard, and I don't give him spells.
He takes it just to spite wizards. It's like, yeah, I can do what you do. I just choose not to.
He'll do a flick of the hands before he turns invisible.
Fair enough.
And
That's a good entrance.
And the creepy guy with no eyes will say, "Hey, until you are needed again." And he'll vanish into a dark portal.
Ah, all right. Well, without another word, he's just going to step out into the street and walk back, taking side lanes. And before he gets there, he's going to stop in an alleyway and just like look kind of at a wall. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Hand.
Void hand.
Void Hand. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like being called Mr. or Sir either. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go into the room where all the buds are, and then you go to the back of the room, and then when there's a big reveal, right, I'll point to you and see this is our leader, and then you turn visible again. How's that sound? Real dramatic.
Shall go along with your little plan for the moment. See how far we get. Unless
All
you
right.
think of something more fun.
Just don't tear them apart, please. I worked hard to get all these guys. And he's going to just keep going on to the base.
Yeah.
What do we have? Are we just taking over the bar at this point, or?
Yeah, more or less taking over the bar. The barkeep just like, I don't care. This is a shady bar. It's like,
Fair enough.
it's like, as long as I get paid, I don't care.
The bartender right there. All right, so yeah, Musley's gonna give the secret knock at the door and then walk in. Hey, hello, everybody. I have some good news. He's gonna walk to the front. Hey, barkeep, light mead if you would.
Starts bringing
So,
his mead.
good news, very good news. We have a new arrival, and an arrival that will cement what we are doing here today. Proof that what you are doing is not just based off of your faith or the promise of money that you may not even get, but proof that what I've been saying this entire time is real and true. Please make yourself known, O Void Hand, Dragonborn of nothingness. And he's going to point to the back of the room, and hopefully the Void Hand pops up there.
I don't know. So the Void Hand will, of course, he'll reappear with his hands extended to the sky, and he's being very performative as he crosses his arms into a bow.
He's being very dramatic.
Behold. And don't be scared. He's not an actual. Oh, actually, he's going to just really quick gauge how people are reacting.
Give me an insight.
That is, gosh darn it, 20.
Yeah, so there's at least one person's like, what the phrase bringing a Dragonborn in this too, and but most people are like, why does that guy look like a Void Dragon? Those things shouldn't exist.
Exactly. He shouldn't exist. In the same way that none of us are supposed to exist in this cursed land, ruled by tyrants. He is with us, I promise. He's not some thing that is against us. In the same way that they think of us as vermin, they see him as anathema and enigma and want him destroyed. So, this is our new leader. I will be stepping down from the position, but if you have any questions, just let me know.
There are lots of murmurings before the Void Hand will walk to the center of the room. Like, everyone, now I humbly accept this man's well, not necessarily retirement, but his stepping down. And well, you are more. This is more of a conjoining of arms, as I will be providing my own resources for my own organization. And perhaps if you are with this job done correctly, and you still want to, if you align with my philosophy, then you can be granted perks such as these. And he'll snap his fingers, and two more of those dark portals will appear as four men will step out of them. Four fully armed men will give a slight bow to the Void Hand, and all of them have the emblem of the Void Hand somewhere.
Oh, hello.
These and many other perks, which will only divvy out to the most loyal, the most committed to our philosophy, are permitted to have. Now, I know I'm not the most sightly person here. Now, does anyone have an issue with me taking charge? And the one guy that said, what the heck is he bringing a dragon here or dragonborn here for? We'll step forward. It's like, yeah, I was told that we were going against the dragons and dragonborn kobolds. Why should we accept one of the Österkind here as our leader? Seems kind of hypocritical to me. Well, if you are so confident in your abilities to do it alone, try your hand against me.
Ooh, you're gonna make a fucking message out of him. Ooh. That's the word example.
Yeah, the guy will like take a short sword out from his sheath and charge the void hand. It will swing, but it will bounce off of his half plate. Whereupon the void hand will take a long sword and will let's make sure I am getting the vocabulary on this correct. Furiously attack the man 3 times. Just for the heck of it. A 19 plus his attack mod. 7 plus its attack mod, but that is still in 18 total. And 15. Oh, yeah, suppose I should roll damage for this. Let's see. Okay, that only makes the most sense. That the 19, the natural 19 got the highest roll on the D10.
God damn.
So that's 18, 17, and 13. And the Void Hand just slaughters the man.
Jesus.
Mosley's gonna cover his meat just so that none of the blood gets in.
And for good measure, he'll firebolt the corpse.
Jesus.
As a bonus action.
Yeesh.
Does anyone else have problems with me taking charge? Basically, there's a bunch of no, of course not. Yes, we accept you as our new leader.
Oh no.
That's just what I want to hear. Raise the glass to the void hand and the coming chain. Here. And he's gonna toast.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more that needs to be roleplayed for that instance. So, unless you have anything further in mind, the flashback ends.
And that's where I left it. Well, I did some more recruiting afterwards. He's kind of been around the city, you know. Excuse me, my goodness. Bubblies are not good during roleplay. He's been around having an icon is nice. It's really helped get some more followers. I think we're up to how many people, DM?
Let's say 200 total.
All right, we're at about 200 people, and we've kind of slowed down our recruiting efforts, and now we're working on strategizing, arming everybody, making sure we have battle plans, you know, the like. So that's what I've been doing.
I do suppose there are concerns about getting too ahead of yourself, but I mean, at least you seem to have been very productive lately.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Well, here's my thinking. It's going to happen anyway. We know they're going to do this anyway, but I have an inside look into what's going on. So, as long as I can keep planning, I should be able to, I don't know, sabotage them, guide them towards certain choke points, and make it look like nothing is happening. I'm hoping to take the last reconnaissance so that we can really get a good layout, supposedly. But really, I'll just be saying that the house is empty while it's full of adventurers.
Yeah, that was a lovely story, Musley. But I think the two of us should head back and over to make sure Voco knows about this. They'll.
Huh?
Yeah, I think the guards would like to know that 200 people to attack the building.
With the
Yeah,
void hand.
maybe that would be a good idea.
Oh, yeah, totally, for sure. Let's go do that. I have been regularly updating him on this, though. He does know. I did tell him about the idea beforehand, and he said, oh, okay, at least from what I can remember.
Oh, okay. Like that?
Pardon?
I made a silly joke.
So, yeah, well, oh, sorry. Oh, gotta, oh, nope, that's not right.
There's,
What was that?
I mean, if you were trying to go into the office, that was correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go give my really quick update. He's gonna stuff the rest of the roast in his mouth and just walk over. Excuse me, excuse me.
Uh,
Is he busy?
uh, the guard will like uh, briefly open the door and say, "My lordship, are you able to see Musley at the moment?" Yeah, let him in. He probably has more news on what's the plan is. All right. And Musley, when you enter, you will see a elven woman, uh, probably not wearing plate armor at the moment because it that would have made her very noticeable when the party entered the city. But she has a lantern that is very similar to Lynn's, though. Whereas Lynn, I think, carries hers on her shoulders. She carries her on a belt on her hip.
Ma'am, sir, or my lord.
Either works.
All right. Yeah, just dropping in. Quick update. We have about 200 recruits, or sorry, Marnix has about 200 recruits. The Void Hand is itching for a fight. I'm pretty sure, well, there's no evidence, but I'm pretty sure he tore into a homeless person a couple days ago. Um, yeah, they're just getting really anxious. So we still have about a week, I think, before they really attack. But I think we should probably start preparing defenses now.
That would be a good idea. It's just with the previous attack, slightly understaffed as it is.
I get you. I get you. I think our biggest concern is the 200 people. Honestly, the Void Hand we took care of. I mean, I've told you about the glowing bit, the glowing episode I had, and we took care of him kind of okay. Um, if we could get a couple extra healers, maybe, or like somebody who can cast area of effect spells like a lightning bolt, that'd probably be, or firebolt, that would probably be our best bet.
A shame that none of you can do that at the moment.
Sorry, I'm just a bard.
Well, the only one of you that could do that kind of thing would be Vilcraft if he's experienced enough for it. I mean, at least with Fireball.
Mhm. But still, I'm available now that the Void Hand has kind of taken over everything. Marnix is out recruiting in quotations. So I can start running around and getting supplies and everything if needed. Just let me know. I know some pretty good places to get stuff cheap. But that's all I've got, so I can leave you too.
No, your experience will be greatly needed.
Thank you.
Variarme, I think with your presence here, it should be best if we get you situated in a hiding place sooner rather than later, at least make you aware of where you need to go in case we get raided before this house raid.
Yeah, I mean, my homeless disguise is only so much. So, well, okay, disguise. Um, yeah. So don't worry, I'll be back out on the street. I won't stay. I just came to drop off the report and see the gang.
Uh, just remind me, everyone, what your passive perceptions are. Actually, no, put them in put them in roll 20 for me, because I'll be slightly distracted.
Put them in chat.
Yes. Alright. 14, 16. Oh no, passive perception. 12, 14,
We mean chat over here.
20, 13. Alright. Okay, so Leslie. No, that's Leslie, Aurelio, not Twilight. You. Oh, you're not there. Here's the last one I have a character sheet for. Alright. So Musley, you are the only one of the PCs that notice. But for everyone that's in this room, you will see, yeah, as Roniel is like eating, she'll like stop and like look over towards the window.
Uh, which window way is it?
This way.
All right, and there aren't any windows on this wall.
There are.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna just like stop talking really quick and just walk over to the window.
Yeah, and you will hear this, as well as yeah, as well as her. There we go. You will hear what you'll hear I suppose a rhythmic thud. So not on the ground, but in the air.
Could I try to identify it? Because I'm a musician.
Yes.
Awesome.
going to be either nature or arcana. You could make an argument history since you've been in this city long enough. And that would trigger your cosmopolitan heritage.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'll do history if that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a 6 and a 19, so that is 21.
That awfully sounds like the beating of large wings.
Oh, joy. Excuse me, Lord. Are we supposed to have any dragons visiting the city?
Dragons visiting the city? I mean, there are dragons that live here.
Or, I mean, just in the area, like right now. Can you hear that?
Let's see if he does. He'll, listen for a moment. Yes, that does sound like a dragon beating its wings. Back in the Great Hall, Araniel will stand up and go over towards the window.
Sorry.
With
I
a bit
guess
of
I'm just not
concern.
used.
Oh no, hey, this is all right. It split attention, but it split tension, but it is still tension.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just making this more so in case Lynn and or Gretma want to say/do something, because they did not meet the DC for this passive.
Mhm.
Luckily, there was one person that does meet the DC.
All right, yeah, I'm going to shut up. So if you guys want to talk and do stuff.
Yeah. So Lynn and Gretma, you see, you would have seen Roniel get a tense, look like she is listening to something. We were standing up and going to the window. She said, "Does anybody else hear that?"
Urf.
Hear what?
That.
I don't hear it.
It's like a rhythmic thumping, but not in the ground, like in the air.
I don't hear it. At least I'm assuming Grandma can't hear it.
Make a perception check.
Hey, let's see. Perception is a 1. Let's see. What do I get with the roll?
Is
I
using
get-
your hearing, so no sniffs.
15, so 16.
You hear the thumping that she's talking about. Now that you're actively listening for it.
Grandma's old hyena ears prick up and she's looking out towards the window now. She's gonna hobble over and take a look. What is that, dearie?
I don't want to say anything. I mean, you're more familiar with the kind from this place. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Would Grandma know that it sounds like dragon wings?
You tell me. It would have Lynn, or not would Lynn. Would Grandma have been in any area that had dragons?
I mean, she's probably only ever stayed in the plains before, or where her people would live. So, I mean, unless there's dragons flying around there occasionally, then I'm not really sure.
Occasionally, yes.
We've heard this a couple of times before. I think they're the dragons, perhaps. It's unnerving, to say the least, usually.
Hmm. It is unusual to hear dragon wings in this
Is it
setting.
unusual in this place?
What is it?
I don't know. I stay out of towns and cities mostly.
So 13
As the Void Hand is carrying his men this way on his back.
Let's hope that's not the case. Grandma will kind of keep her peepers peeping. Try to see if she can spot any dragons flying around.
Okay, make another perception check.
Hey. Perception. Oh, that's a 4. Wait, does the fuck? I really need to jot down what this fucking Eyes of the Eagle do.
You can see
Does
different
that give me
things.
advantage? Hmm?
Pretty sure it does.
All right, taking that advantage to look. Well, nope, it's just 4. Otherwise, I rolled the nat 1.
Eh.
Oh,
You're
fuck
glad.
me! I can't see that.
Considering that they didn't leave that all that long ago, your glasses fog up in anticipation of seeing Renar outside.
Looks outside, sees Radara. Well, alright then,
Fogged up.
that's all
I
I
can't see
needed.
shit.
No, she is not outside, but Aroniel will say, so I think we should be concerned that there is it looks like the house is getting surrounded, but I don't think these are the bandits that the Void Hand has. They look too nicely dressed.
Oh no.
Back in the office.
Uh-oh. Do I see the house getting surrounded?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Putting away my d20. That is a 17 plus 5. That is a 22.
Yeah, you see like a ring of guards and knights around the house.
Oh,
You know what? Let's see if the person that would get very much in trouble notices any of this.
Oh no.
We're in danger.
Haha, we're in danger.
That's not her character sheet. Is okay. Well, it's a very good thing that she is an elf and that this perception check was based off of sight, so she had advantage. 18 for that. So, Hall, I believe that this is your city's guards. I will be making myself scarce if you don't mind.
yeah, I'll go with you. Do you know any invisibility spells? He's going to rush to the door.
I do not, but I was not planning on. Well, you can try to leave, but I think with the place being surrounded, the best bet is hiding somewhere, likely in the servants' quarters.
Yeah, do you have any good hiding places that they probably wouldn't search? Like, I don't know, this office?
Probably search the whole house.
Okay. Do you mind if I pull up some floorboards?
You do what you think is best, as long as it doesn't get the rest of us in trouble.
Awesome. Thank you very much. He's not actually gonna try to hide, but he is gonna try to hide her, and she is gone. Well,
Uh,
that's good news.
yeah, she is pretty quick. I mean, you do know that she ran down the. Wait, so, um, so she ran down the hall and at least went this way.
All
So
right. He is gonna dash. Excuse me. Did you see the girl and an elven girl woman come through here?
yeah, she entered the kitchen, which is over there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Also,
He's gonna jump in here.
let me close this door because that was not open.
Got it.
Also, tokens there just merely to show that she went down into the basement.
Cool.
So,
Darn. Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you have a basement map, or is it just
nope,
theater of the mind?
just the ear of the mind.
Okay. Well, they're gonna search the house. I only have like a minute before they actually get in here. The
Well, as long as they don't have lights, I can hide. As she, well, let's have her do a stealth.
they're dragons. They have like look. Okay. I'm not actually worried. I was a little bit worried if it was the void hand, and if they saw my face, that would probably be pretty bad. You know what? I actually have a wolf pelt. I'm gonna wrap the wolf pelt around my face, and I'll go back out. Uh, okay. So kitchen door. Is it a door? Or sorry, not kitchen door, but basement door. Is it a door? Is it just stairs? Is it like a trap door?
It's like a trapdoor.
Is there anything that I can put over the trap door
Yes.
to hide it? Okay, I'm going to try my best to hide the trap door as quickly as possible.
All right. So in this instance, make a hide check, which is stealth.
Stealth. And I am not, yeah, I'm just outside. I'm going to be normal muzzly a little bit. Gosh, all right, so that's a 7.
Um,
The less important rolls are always so good.
um, hmm. Oh, dice tell the story.
Yep.
I was trying to think, is there any way that I could do to help this without metagaming? And there are ways that I could help, not without metagaming.
Wait. Okay, so can Musley see with his passive perception of 15 that his hiding of the thing is really bad?
Yes.
Okay. Um, are there large bags of flour in here?
Yes.
Okay. What Musley's going to do is going to take a bag of flour and kind of just spread it all over the trapdoor area. Just like dump it. And then he's going to grab some more kitchen from the food and he's going to try to sit down in the area and make it look like he's just been tearing through the kitchen. Because, he's a hungry homeless man.
All right.
Hungry, hungry homeless man.
So hopefully, what I'm going to do is it already looks like a mess. If he can add like a deception check if they actually come in here to try to keep them away from the flower covered door, that is the best I can think of.
When the time comes.
Okay, yeah, he'll just be in here munching. Ooh,
He's
bread.
He's a crunching.
All right. So yeah.
Have fun RPing, guys. This is
Yep.
going to be. I'm out for the next bit.
Yep. So Sirs Rydhall comes out of the office. Well, looks like the uh, Looks like the search came early. Really strange that it's on the same day, unless someone noticed.
Oh, I thought we tried to be very careful about that. I'm sorry, dear.
I'm not pointing any fingers yet.
Hmm.
And there will be a hard knock at the door. Which Zradhal will go over towards, and well, as he's going over, the door opens, and I don't have a token for this person because they're not important enough.
They're not important enough for
Damn.
token. Get fucking roasted.
But it is another Dragonborn, red, and significantly younger than Sir Zradhal. You'll hear Sir Zradhal say, I don't know what the need for all the ruckus outside is for, but the younger Dragonborn will hold up a finger and say, this is a royal search, Zradhal. And I'll bring out a piece of paper, well, piece of parchment, and we'll thrust it more or less into Zradhal's face. We received a tip that a known enemy of the state has been brought here.
Guys, what do we do?
I, for one, am sitting down.
We just wanna play it cool.
Play what cool.
Right. She's already in character. Playing it so cool, she doesn't know what's going on.
This is fine.
Well, look, apart from the fact that it's a royal search warrant, apparently, we have nothing to worry about. We did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
We just went out for a camping trip.
Yes.
It was very fun.
I'll come sit down over here and I'll munch on some of my meat cookies.
In what manner? How are you chewing on these cookies?
She's just gonna try to chew on it as casually as possible and not look like she's anxious, old woman.
Alright. Make a deception check, but it's not going to be for the now, it's going to be for in case anyone comes into this room.
Fuck. Alright. Ooh. Roll high for mama. Roll high for mama. Here we go. Oh, alright. That's an 18. Fuck yeah. She was cool this whole time.
So you can see a bit that you can see Twilight has a bit of a nervous face, but you can but taking note of that, Oraniel will take her hand and say, "He'll be fine. We'll get through this." And Twilight will look at her, nod, and will calm down. As Oraniel gives her bardic inspiration.
Aw.
Damn.
I ship it.
I just remembered that we are not sanctioned by the government in any way and are probably illegal. Huh.
Oh yes, and Musley has that conspiracy theory that the Emperor's dead.
Conspiracy theory. Are you kidding? It's true. It's true. Dragons cannot melt through solid obsidian. Anyway, sorry.
Fuck.
The two Earth science people. You want to do the background check? Oh wait, I'm one of those people. Uh, so we need to take a look at your current guests, make sure they're all accounted for and are here legally or are otherwise here properly. And
Were we supposed to have papers or something? She whispers to like the others.
whispers to who?
Just to the other people at the table.
I don't know. As far as I was aware, there aren't any border guard.
I don't know. It would be easy to forge papers, though. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, I suppose. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully they enjoy my delicious meat cookies.
They'd arrest you for sure if you gave them that.
What? That's just rude. These are the best meat cookies and
They're the only meat cookies in the kingdom.
they're not the only ones, I'm sure of it. In sweats. Please tell me they're not the only meat cookies. Maybe they just haven't had a good cookie. That's all.
The Dragonborn pushes past Sir's rat hall and comes into the room. 5 guests, 2 Siberians, an elf, a gnoll. Okay, the reports were correct, and Dragonborn.
Would you like a cookie? Oh, you came for a cookie, didn't you? And she's gonna just like put on the old grandma charm, and she's gonna come over with her plate of cookies. Oh, what's wrong, dearie? You're looking a little pale. I think maybe some cookies would do you some good.
Ma'am, sit down. This is an investigation.
Oh,
What is there to investigate? We're just enjoying our time here, that's all.
You will know soon enough.
Oh, that sounds rather ominous, good sir. Maybe you should come sit and tell us a story.
Wait, what do you mean? You just served the warrant, aren't you?
Hmm?
Come
tell us a story, dear. I want to hear about your travels.
And with that, you hear the door, not so nicely open. So not quite slamming open, but definitely forcefully opened. And you will see coming into the Great Hall let me just get a picture for myself to accurately describe this person. Where are they? And actually, this person should already have a token in here.
Because they're important?
Yes.
They're actually important.
Oh my.
Annoy the one who might come up again.
Alright, so this is going to be temporarily too big.
Ah, yes, we have a giant.
Have you been eating enough, dear? Your cheeks look absolutely just
You
the
will see.
scrawniest thing I've ever seen.
And you will see entering the room a 10-foot tall woman with blue hair and blue horns.
I'm going to roll something.
Yeah, okay. Very finely dressed.
I'm going to roll a will save.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. She sounds hot, so I imagine Grandma's glasses fog over a bit.
Grandma just looks at her, fogs up a little. Ooh. Oh, so you just like them tall, don't you?
What? No. What are you talking about? Shut up. And she's gonna try to like unfog her glasses.
Desperate unfogging it. Just out, down spot.
Hello, dearie. Hello. Oh, you look absolutely famished. Would you like a cookie? They're meat cookies.
As soon as she enters the room, Vilkrath stands, and it stands so fast that it actually pushes back the bench that Gratma and Lynn are sitting on slightly. By the spirits, we are so fricked.
What do you mean, dear? It's just a sweet little lady.
A 10-foot tall lady.
He'll get on the other side of the bench before, he'll come down here and will prostrate himself before her. And Zradhal, he'll back up and will give as much of a bow as he can with a similarly stunned look.
I mean, I'm stunned too. She's gorgeous, but I mean, what can I say?
Apparently, we're facing someone of high importance now.
That's an understatement.
Well, I'm sorry if I didn't figure out whatever one of high importance looks like. I don't generally rub shoulders with nobles. Photograph.
I don't generally rub shoulders in cities. Whatever that means.
I prefer scholars, not,
Truly, you're all
nobles.
foreigners, if only the Dragonborn are showing me proper respect. Showing their queen proper respect.
Oh, I see. My apologies, dearie. Let me find you the best cookie here. And she's gonna kind of shuffle
Rabbi,
through
those
the
are
cookies.
stale.
Great.
Don't.
Oh, come on, dear. She would love it.
You should be
She's gonna
giving the queen a
carefully
cookie.
she's gonna carefully hobble forward. She's gonna have her tray of cookies.
We're
And she'll
gonna have
just
to change the party date to partially eat it if you do that.
she's going to reach out the tray of cookies. I made them myself, dear. I do hope you enjoy. Perhaps you could tell us a tale or two.
She just glares at you, and you can see there's a fire in her eye, an angry fire.
Grandma's just trying to play it off cool. She's just trying to play it off cool.
How well is she succeeding?
Good question. Good question. I mean, her glasses are still fogged up. Should I do performance or
performance or deception?
I mean, I did roll pretty high deception the last time. But let's see how this goes. It looks like performance or deception are the same roll essentially for me. So let's see. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? That's a 7. Fuck.
So, how well is she playing it off?
I imagine her tail is slightly, because I imagine gnolls have tails and shit. Her
Yes.
tail's probably slightly up in slight alarm, but not really wagging. And her ears are definitely slightly flattened. Her tail's probably really bushed up like a cat's tail.
So she's just looking like a really stressed out hyena at this point.
Pretty much. She's giving like slight hyena laughs, and if you know anything about hyenas, when they laugh, they're like really stressed and kind of, ready to. Yeah, but
Run
she's
or
trying to
fight.
play it off as just like a regular old grandma laugh. It's not every day we meet other leaders, It's rather interesting, to be honest. What's your name, dearie?
The Dragonborn that came in earlier was sit down.
Perhaps I'll just put this tray off to the side. You can take one when you feel like it, dear. I promise they are well, okay, well maybe that was going to be a horrible way of saying that. But they are very delicious cookies. And she's just going to gently place it on the table over next to Droudhall. And then she's just gonna walk back over with slight hyena laughs. Pretty much just.
Yes, oh dear. I'm in danger. Grandma, that is creepy.
The Dragon will tell Vilcraft to sit back down. Sir Zradhall, these are your guests. You do the honors. Of course, my lady. My fellows, this is Queen Tadra. She's she is one of the regents of this empire. No, not of the empire in its entirety. And she is the current leader of Neridolithum.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, dearie.
Have necklace.
Now, we earlier today received word that a group coming from the north that just so happened to have a gnoll, an elderly gnoll at that,
God.
that they were traveling with a member of the royal family from one of our enemies. And they not only were they traveling, they were knowingly providing protection. And this tip just so happened to say that they came here. Now, your group does happen to have a gnoll.
Hello, dearie. You are so delightful. It's lovely to see you.
Do you care to dissuade the current accusations? And while that is going on, there are people going throughout the house. um, Valfina and her partner will be brought out, but will being that they'll be brought out.
I'm gonna message you something real quick.
Musley, as you so eventually, several armed guards will come into. We'll just use the ones from the house temporarily. Will come into the room. Say, you there?
Huh? And Musley's going to look up from the absolute wreck that he's made in the kitchen.
You're not a
What?
guard of this place. Go to the Great Hall.
Well, I mean,
Take a sword and say, to the Great Hall. We're searching the house.
you can't do this. I have rights. You're going to take another chomp of bread.
Royal
Oh, yeah, sorry,
warrant. What? Royal search warrant.
Oh, yeah, where is it? I have rights.
Where's this
I'm allowed.
paper?
I got to see it.
Keep an eye on him. I'll go get the captain.
Yeah, you run away, pretty boy.
Oh my god.
If he tries to do anything, permission to kill.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Hey. Oh, What
Hey,
do you want?
And the guard who is a dragonborn. In fact, all of the guards that have come in here are dragonborn. Well, most of them. There are a few kobolds, but they are very much more nicely dressed than Vilkrat's guards, and probably have better gear too. But
While he's waiting, Musley's gonna walk over and grab some more stuff.
Eventually, the guard will come back with Musley didn't see, but the guard that was the rest of the group had seen before. So a young red dragonborn also appears to be knightly.
What's up, Shiny? Where's the paper?
All guests are to be in the Great Hall. This is a royal search warrant.
And there's still no paper. I tell you. And he's gonna grab some stuff from the shelves and just throw it, preferably in this direction. You know, keeping up the. Why can't I? Probably trying to add more stuff to this pile.
Yeah, as you're doing that, the guy will slap you across the face. Will send you to the ground before thrusting the search warrant in your face.
Fine, you stupid paper. Stupid. I'm gonna. He's just gonna keep doing that on the way out. I mean, I swear you're professors and nothing. It's just gonna come on out.
And you'll hear him say, "Other kin, I swear."
Oh, he's racist.
Well, actually, it would be. Damn it, I forgot what it would have been. Basically translates to other child.
I just hear grumbling in Draconic.
Yeah. Actually,
because I don't know Draconic.
That is a good point because Musley doesn't understand Draconic.
Yeah. All right, so I sit down, hopefully having done my part to make that place an absolute wreck and hopefully hide the trapdoor a little bit more.
as you
Yeah.
sit down, Valfino says, Leslie, are you alright?
He hit me. The stupid idiot hit me. Said I wasn't allowed to eat food. Stupid dragons. And then you'll notice the person on the other side of the room. Oh, goodness.
Oh goodness! Oh great heavens!
But it'd be best to be nice to Vilgraf.
I went and sent you a DM real quick just to ask you a question. I'm not really sure it'll work, but I mean, always worth a shot.
Yeah, hold on. Just taking a look at it. When my phone decides that it wants to load Discord fast.
Same.
No. If this
Damn.
this is a
hoping that
bit
could work.
more this is a bit more organized.
Aww. I was hoping that would work. No worries.
Yet you would know that the dragons put like their system is way different to yours. Cuz your system is kind of might makes right. Kinda. And it's very much like a hyena system.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure if that would have counted or not. I'll give.
No. Grandma is free to think that, but will be taken legitimately by anyone besides her? Probably not.
Fair.
Grandma can try. She will not get her point across.
Damn, she could try and very quickly fail, is what I'm hearing. Alright.
You could try making that argument in front of a certain someone. Would they be reciprocal?
A certain some. Oh.
Yes. The other person that the glasses fog up for.
Oh, yeah. It could always be worth a shot. Fuck it. Quick question. The person who was telling you about this, were they part of a caravan of sorts, perhaps?
No, it was an anonymous tip.
Ah, anonymous tip. Always the caravan people. She says that she kind of like very obviously like covers like one side of her mouth to like say this out to the rest of the party. It's always the caravans. They always are so scared of it.
Are you
I mean,
going? Are you
in a
throwing
sense, you
shade
could
at
stay
Echo
tech.
again?
Hmm?
Are you throwing shade at Echo again?
Oh yes, of course I'm sure throwing shade at him. You can't trust a bird person. But regardless, I mean, if you think about it from a certain point of view, is a royal person here. She kind of like lifts her head up and she's kind of like smirking smugly.
Um. Uh. Musley, Lynn, what are your passive perceptions, real quick? Or no, not
13.
your passive
In the
perception,
chat.
passive insight.
Oh, insight.
Yeah.
It's just 10 plus insight, right?
Yes.
12.
13.
Well, 13 will be enough for Lynn because, well, look who's right next to you. You can see the fire in the queen's eyes as she looks about all of you before looking at Valfina and what was her wife's name? Damn it. NPCs.
Valfina and Valfina's wife.
Valfina and Theta. That's it. She'll look over at Valfina and Theta, over here. Visiting royalty, I was not aware. And Thetos said, we're nobility, yes, but we are not royalty. Uh, Officially, we are diplomats from the Garland Principality. And, uh, the, four people right here will hear the queen give a growl. She mutters, "This makes things difficult."
And plus, have you heard of the Gratmas out in the plains, out in the desert? So I'm sure.
What? Oh.
The Gratmas.
Of course. That's what they call all the pack leaders, isn't it? Ah, surely, if you have heard from your people in quarrels, perhaps, and issues along the road. Trade, caravans. Usually they're not protected very well, and,
Your
of
chiefs are
course.
not equal to me.
Perhaps to you, but along the road, we're queens.
To the weak, perhaps.
To your people, who travel along there for trade.
She steps forward, puts a single hand on the table while looking straight at you. Is that a threat?
Oh, of course, I was just saying that perhaps the person who sent an anonymous tip knew of me already and knew of my grace.
Well, it is good that you walked back, whatever it was. We normally let the gnolls keep to themselves, but if you are making such verbose statements, we might have to rethink such arrangements.
It's quite alright, dearie, no worries. My raiding days are mostly over. I haven't been with my people in many a year. Perhaps maybe the caravan driver saw my beautiful visage and remembered from years past, and maybe panicked. I'm just saying, there is a possibility.
After a bit, one of the Dragonborn will come up to the queen and will say to her, "We haven't found anyone else in the manor besides these guests and the staff." Have you looked in any secret compartments? That would take all evening, ma'am. Then see to it
There are
that
many
it's done.
secret moments.
In the meantime, diplomats, you are free to leave. Everyone else, you are detained and will be questioned.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, that is where we will call it for